Hey guys, welcome back to my channel.
It means no worries for the rest of your days.
I told you I'd be back. Today, I'm gonna be showing you guys a super simple, super quick, casual glossy eye look using lip gloss. Let's get started. To start, I'm gonna prime, misting my face with the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 primer. I let that kind of settle in a bit and then go over it with another primer, which is the Milani Prime Light Face Primer. And this I dot directly on my face. I love to prime with this, especially if I'm going to do something outside or like where there's gonna be good lighting, because it helps you have a little glow and shimmer underneath your foundation. After priming, I go right in with my foundation. Today I'm using the Fenty Beauty foundation in shade 440. Now, I got color matched at Sephora because I was just like very overwhelmed trying to do it myself. It's orange. It is so orange. But when I contour and highlight and all that stuff, then it fits my face. But when I first put this on, you guys are gonna be like, whoa. But it works. We can work with it, okay? Before I apply foundation, I always spray my foundation brush with some Mario Badescu. This is the facial spray with aloe, chamomile, and lavender. Oh. You can't even see that I'm orange because I'm so yellow right now. Let me fix it right now. That kind of helped. Cool. I like to do just a thin layer because it is like, it's a thin foundation, but it gives like a really even coat. Then I just go over it with my beauty blender. Just take a wet sponge to make sure it's all blended in. Which usually it is. I'm really just doing this out of force of habit from using Milani foundation. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put some concealer on my highlight spots, but I do my brows while I let this sit, just because I like to let my concealer kind of soak into my skin. Jackie Aina said something about like doing this and heat and whatever. It looks better when you let your concealer soak. For my brows, I'm gonna start by just taking an e.l.f. brow pencil and brushing them upward like so. And then I take the pencil and kind of trace the bottom of my brow and then the top of it. I'll see that. And then I fill it in a bit. And then do the same thing to the other one. I've been shaping up my brows myself lately, so I gotta make sure they're kind of even. I'm gonna call that good enough. That's all we need the brow pencil for. Now I just take the e.l.f. Lock On Liner and Brow Cream in Espresso. The pencil was in neutral brown, by the way. And I take a really small angle brush and then get a little bit of the product on the top of it and fill in my brows. I like my brows to look more on the natural side, so I never bring the pomade in too far. I will like shade the front a little bit, but I don't really fill in the front because that takes away from it looking natural. And then I take another just flat brush and I conceal underneath my brows and carve out a little bit above. Then you want to go ahead and blend that out. I use a small angled eyeshadow brush to blend out the concealer under and around my brows, just so that it's more precise. And now we'll go ahead and blend out the concealer all over our face. Now I'm just gonna pop on some brow gel. This is the clear, I think it's called Lash and Brow Gel, clear mascara and clear brow mascara. I don't know what else calls this, but it's got a lash side and a brow side. I use the brow side until that runs out, then I use the lash side on my brows. If I just take some, you see I can start dipping into the lash side now. I take some and just pop this over my brows. And this helps them stay throughout the day. I've never tried a different like brow gel. I guess it probably works better than this because I mean this does do something, but it'd probably be worth getting a different one, a little more high end. I'm gonna take a little bit of the Maybelline Fit Me powder in medium deep, number 30. I'm using the bottom of my Real Technique sponge. This is a jumbo sponge, by the way. I'm just gonna dab some on the bottom of it and then press that in the spots where I put concealer. I didn't mention what concealer I used. That was the LA Girl Fit Me in the shade Toffee. Now I'm gonna use Black Radiance's True Complexion Contour Palette in medium to dark. I take the darkest shade and use this to contour. I really contour everywhere. Using an angled fluffy brush. I'm gonna dust away the excess powder now. Then I'm gonna take the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Highlighter in Moscow Mule and Ginger Binge. I mix both shades. Mine is broken, but I just go like this. And then put this on. I do the apples in my cheeks and then bring it back a little bit. I just like the way that looks. Especially since I'm not going to put on any highlighter. It looks really nice to have just like a pink glittery shimmer going all the way up your cheek. Cool. Now I'm gonna go back in with my sponge and the Maybelline Fit Me powder. So I'm going to start by just popping a shade in my crease. You really don't have to do this. I'm gonna use the It's My Ray Ray collaboration with BH Cosmetics palette. I have another broken highlighter in here, so I'm gonna spare you that visual again. But I'm taking the shades Spice and Free Control, yeah, Spice and Free Control. I'm mixing them. It's like a burnt orange and a really neutral brown. I'm mixing those, and I'm just gonna pop those in my crease. Okay, now I'm gonna take some lip gloss. It really doesn't matter what kind. I'm gonna squeeze it on the back of my hand. You can do this with your finger, but I'm gonna use a flat brush, and you just wanna pop it on. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm going to try to I'm gonna cut my crease with it and then go underneath that. But I think the whole point of a glossy eye is for it to look kind of natural and dewy and cute. So it doesn't have to be perfect. You want to make sure you're putting on just a thin layer of gloss. You will see it, I promise. It's gloss. But if you put too much, it's going to move on your face and just be a mess. And you'll get a really weird and nasty line throughout the day as you like in your crease as you move your eye and you put on too much gloss. Now I'm just making sure it's smooth. Cute. I like it. Now, I'm not a huge fan of highlighting my inner corner in general, but with the glossy eye, a really cute little glitter in your inner corner is super cute. So I'm gonna take this ColourPop. This is actually a Super Shock. You know what? Interesting fact. When I was in 3rd grade, I physically could not tell the difference between the sound the CH and the SH was. So I would say sheets and chicken and just swap them all the time. But now I've overcome that. I don't know. This made me think of it because it's called Super Shock Cheek. But 3rd grade Camille would have had a heart attack with that. I would be saying it wrong, but I didn't realize I would be saying things wrong until people were like, that's wrong. And I'd be like, how? I'd be like, explain. Help me. But we've overcome. This is in the shade Avalon. It's really subtle, but it's cute. It's there. I know it's there. We know it's there. Now I'm gonna pop on some lashes off camera. Okay, lashes are on. Now let's dust away what we got going on right here. Now all that leaves is setting spray. I'm gonna just use that same Mario Badescu skincare spray to set my face. Okay. And lips. Since this is a casual look, my go-to lip is just some gloss. This is the ColourPop gloss in Snow Day. And that's it for the look. Thanks for watching this video. Leave a like if you liked it, subscribe if you're not, and feel free to leave a comment. See you next time. Can y'all see? Yeah.